Okay, I'm back. We thought it would be cute to do Meatloaf Monday, which I've never made, but I like to make meatballs and it's pretty similar. So I found like a bunch of different recipes online. I'm just kind of combining them. So try along with me. Here I go making meatloaf. Okay, for starters, as with any meatball or meatloaf, you need breadcrumbs. You can buy them already made. I'm just making my own because I had this leftover bread that I wanted to get rid of anyways. So I just toasted 6 slices of white bread in the oven at like 300 degrees for like 10 minutes. Okay, so we have all the breadcrumbs here in a bowl. I imagine you could use any kind of bread you want. Okay, so I'm basically just breaking up each piece of bread and putting it in my little NutriBullet thing to blend it into crumbs. So I'm gonna do that with every. Okay, next step, I'm cutting up 1 onion and 1 stalk of celery. And I'm gonna put that in the NutriBullet as well with some minced garlic so it gets really minced because I don't like to get like chunks of celery or onion in my meatballs or meatloaf. Okay, so I have my onion and my celery stalk chopped up in here. I'm gonna add like 2 good spoonfuls of minced garlic. You'll notice I'm doing it in the same bullet, same blender, whatever you use, because it's all going in the same thing anyways. Or if you don't forgot that these breadcrumbs should be soaking in like 1/3 or 1/2 cup of milk. So there we go. Okay, so over medium heat, I'm doing a little bit of olive oil and I'm gonna cook this onion, celery, garlic mixture. It smells very strong. Okay, I'm adding salt and pepper. And we're just gonna cook them for like 5 minutes until the onions brown a little bit. Onions are done. I'm adding a little bit of red wine to them to give them like a richness. Who doesn't love wine? And now I'm adding them to the breadcrumbs. And now we are on to the meat. Yum. So of course you can make whatever kind of meatloaf you want. Maybe you want all ground turkey, maybe you want all ground beef. I like to combine my meats, especially in a recipe like this. So I'm doing 1/2 ground beef, 1/2 hot Italian sausage. It comes in mild, but this brand is so good. If you can find it, I got it safe. Next, we're gonna add 2 eggs to our mixture. And then last but not least, most recipes call for ketchup, but I looked at our ketchup and it's expired by like 2 years. Okay, so in place of expired ketchup, I'm using this barbecue sauce that Scott loves. Scott, I'm pointing to the Alexa. Our wedding song's on, come home. I'm just gonna use this instead, and I think it'll be just. So I'm gonna do like 1/2 cup of this barbecue sauce in there, or ketchup if you have ketchup. And then last but not least, since I'm serving this with like a cheddar jalapeno polenta, I don't know if I told you that, I'm thinking it's kind of like a chili cornbread feel, so I'm gonna add chili powder to my meatloaf. Okay, if you didn't stay to watch that whole time lapse through, you missed that I added the rest of the barbecue sauce to the top of the loaf that I made. There's the beauty. And now it's in there for like 1.5 hours, I read. Okay, so when the meatloaf is almost done, I'm gonna start my polenta just according to the bag. And then when it's done, I'm gonna stir in a diced jalapeno and cheddar cheese, Tillamook always. You can buy these canned, but I just diced one. Okay, loaf is out. It's kind of falling apart a little bit. I think if I had a loaf pan, it obviously would have kept, but that's okay. We might just be having meatloaf scoops. Working on my polenta. Smells. Okay. I've said okay so many times, I feel like, in this video. There's the jalapeno, and I'll do probably like 1/2 a bag of this. Start with that.
Meatloaf!
I'm so hungry.